I'm so glad you've joined me today. Have you ever walked into someone's home and it just felt calm, effortlessly clean, organized, and peaceful? You might think they have a secret, perhaps a cleaning crew on speed dial or boundless energy. But what if I told you the real secret isn't about strenuous work, but about gentle, simple habits woven into the fabric of daily life? Today, we're going to uncover 6 transformative daily habits that create a perpetually spotless home. These aren't chores. They are small rituals that bring peace and order, proving that a serene living space is within everyone's reach without the exhaustion. Let's begin this journey to a more tranquil home together. Part 1. The empty-handed principle, a moving meditation. Let's start with a habit so simple it feels like a magic trick. It's called the empty-handed principle. The rule is this: never leave a room empty-handed. Think about how clutter actually forms. It's a slow, quiet creep. A coffee mug left on the nightstand. The mail from yesterday still on the kitchen counter. The book you were reading now sitting on the cover. Each item is a tiny decision postponed. On its own, it's nothing. But together, these postponed decisions create a landscape of clutter that feels overwhelming. The empty-handed principle reverses this process. As you get up from your comfortable armchair to head to the kitchen for a glass of water, your eyes do a quick, gentle scan. You spot the reading glasses you left on the end table. You scoop them up, and on your way to the kitchen, you place them back in their case on your desk. It took 0 extra time. It was a movement with purpose. This isn't about frantically looking for things to clean. It's an opportunistic, gentle approach. It's a form of mindfulness, a moving meditation. You are simply connecting one action to another. Going upstairs to bed. Take the laundry basket with you. Heading out to the garden, grab that empty flower pot by the door. For us seniors, this habit has a hidden benefit beyond tidiness. It encourages gentle, consistent movement. It keeps us engaged with our surroundings. Instead of seeing a messy room as one giant, daunting task, you see it as a series of small, manageable opportunities. You're not cleaning. You're simply living tidily. Let's make it practical. Place a decorative basket near the stairs. Throughout the day, if you find something downstairs that belongs upstairs, place it in the basket. The next time anyone goes up, they take the basket with them. It becomes an automatic, shared responsibility. This single habit, practiced consistently, is perhaps the most powerful tool against the slow accumulation of clutter. It transforms your home one small intentional journey at a time, ensuring that order is the natural state of your living space, not a temporary victory after a long battle. It's the quiet, graceful dance of a well-loved home. Part 2. The 2-minute rule, conquering procrastination. Now, let's talk about our second habit, a powerful tool against procrastinations that I like to call the 2-minute rule. The concept was popularized by productivity expert David Allen, and it is brilliantly simple. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately. Procrastination is a funny thing. We often put off small tasks because they seem insignificant. Wiping down the counter after making a sandwich, rinsing a dish and putting it in the dishwasher, hanging up your coat instead of draping it over a chair. Each of these tasks takes, 30 seconds? A minute maybe. Yet when we delay them, they form a clutter committee. They sit there, silently judging us, adding to a growing visual to-do list that drains our mental energy. The 2-minute rule is your secret weapon. When you face one of these tiny tasks, you don't debate it. You don't weigh the pros and cons. You just do it. The mental energy you save by not having to remember it, revisit it, and eventually deal with it is immense. Think of it as an investment in your future self. The you of 10 minutes from now will be grateful that the coffee spill is already gone. The you of this evening will be thankful the mail is already sorted. This is a cornerstone of senior health tips because it reduces future stress. A calm mind is essential to life health after 60s. Let's apply this. You've just finished your morning tea. Instead of leaving the tea bag on the counter, you walk it to the compost bin. 2 seconds. You come inside after gardening and have a bit of dirt on your shoes. You wipe it up with a paper towel right then and there. 30 seconds. You take off your sweater. Instead of putting it on the chair drobe, you hang it back in the closet. 1 minute. This habit builds momentum. Each 2-minute task you complete is a small victory, a little burst of accomplishment that makes you feel capable and in control. It prevents the buildup of what I call task debt. When small chores accumulate, they become a big, ugly mess that requires a significant chunk of time and energy to resolve. Energy that we'd much rather spend on hobbies, family, or relaxation. By tackling these little things immediately, you keep your home in a constant state of readiness and your mind in a state of peace. It's not about being a perfectionist. It's about being an immediatist for the things that matter. Part 3, the evening reset, a gift to your future self. Our third habit is one of my personal favorites. It's a gentle ritual that closes the day with peace and welcomes the morning with grace. I call it the evening reset. It's the practice of spending just 5 to 10 minutes each night tidying up the main living areas before you head to bed. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, walk into your living room, and you're greeted by calm. The pillows are fluffed. The remote controls are in their basket. The newspapers from yesterday are recycled, and the kitchen counter is clear. How does that feel? It sets a tone of tranquility for the entire day. Now, contrast that with waking up to yesterday's clutter. It immediately puts you on the back foot, starting your day with a to-do list before you've even had your first cup of coffee. The evening reset is a profound act of kindness to your future self. It's not a deep clean. You're not scrubbing floors or vacuuming. You are simply returning the room to its neutral, resting state. This is a beautiful piece of elderly wisdom. Prepare for tomorrow's peace today. Here's what an evening reset might look like. In the living room, fluff the sofa cushions, fold the throw blanket, gather any stray glasses or mugs, and take them to the kitchen. Put books or magazines back on the shelf. In the kitchen, load the last few dishes into the dishwasher and start it. Wipe down the countertops and the sink. Make sure the coffee maker is ready for the morning. This simple routine, lasting no more than the length of a song or two on the radio, is incredibly powerful. It draws a clear line between the activities of the day and the rest of the night. It's a signal to your brain that the day is complete, allowing you to go to bed with a clearer mind, free from the nagging feeling of unfinished business. For many seniors, our homes are our sanctuaries. They are the backdrop to our lives. Ensuring that this space feels orderly and peaceful has a direct impact on our mental well-being. The evening reset isn't about achieving a magazine and perfect home. It's about creating a predictable, calming environment that supports your life health after 60s. It's a small daily investment that pays huge dividends in morning serenity and a lasting sense of control over your surroundings. Part 4, the clutter-free zone strategy, prioritizing peace. The fourth habit we'll discuss is a strategic approach to tidiness that saves energy and maximizes impact. It's the clutter-free zone strategy. The idea is to stop striving for perfection in every single corner of your home and instead focus your energy on keeping a few key high-traffic areas consistently clear and inviting. Let's be realistic. life is messy. Hobbies have materials, grandchildren leave toys, and sometimes we just don't have the energy to deal with every little thing. That's perfectly okay. The clutter-free zone strategy acknowledges this reality. It gives you permission to have a work-in-progress corner in your craft room, or a stack of books you're meaning to sort through in the guest bedroom. However, you designate a few non-negotiable zones that must remain clear. These are the surfaces that have the biggest impact on your daily sense of well-being. What are these zones? They are typically 1. The kitchen counter. When your kitchen counters are clear, the entire room feels larger and more functional. It becomes a space of possibility, ready for you to prepare a meal or enjoy a cup of tea. 2. The dining or kitchen table. This surface should be for eating and gathering, not for storage. Keeping it clear invites connection and makes mealtime a more special, intentional act. 3. The entryway. This is the first thing you see when you come home and the last thing you see when you leave. A clear entryway, free of shoe piles and mail stacks, sets a tone of order and welcome. Your bedside table. This small but crucial surface should be a sanctuary of calm. Keep it clear of everything except the essentials. A lamp, a book, a glass of water. By focusing your efforts on that few hotspots, you get the most bang for your buck in terms of visual and mental peace. This is a smart senior health tips for managing energy. You're not wasting precious stamina on areas that don't significantly impact your daily life. Think of it like this. Your home is a landscape. You can't manicure every single inch of it every day, but you can ensure the main pathways are clear and beautiful. This strategy reduces the pressure to be perfect and replaces it with a more achievable goal to maintain pockets of serenity. This approach embodies elderly wisdom, showing that knowing where to focus your energy is just as important as the effort itself. It's a practical way to ensure your home supports your well-being every single day. Part 5. Daily maintenance over deep cleaning, the gentle approach. Our fifth habit represents a fundamental shift in mindset. It's about embracing daily maintenance instead of marathon deep cleaning. Many of us grew up with the idea of a spring cleaning or a designated cleaning day, a full-scale assault on the dust and grime that left us exhausted, but with a sparkling home. While satisfying, this approach becomes less practical and more daunting as we age. The wiser, more sustainable path is one of small, consistent actions. It's the difference between brushing your teeth for 2 minutes every day versus a massive dental intervention once a year. Which is better for your health? The answer is obvious, and the same logic applies to our homes. Daily maintenance is about integrating tiny cleaning tasks into your existing routines, so they become second nature. After you shower, take 30 seconds to squeegee the glass door or wipe down the tiles. This prevents soap scum buildup and means you'll almost never have to scrub. After you cook, wipe down the stovetop and counters immediately. Food spills are easy to clean when they're fresh, but become stubborn chores once they've set. When the laundry finishes drying, fold or hang the clothes right away. This prevents wrinkles and avoids the dreaded laundry mountain that looms in the corner of the bedroom. Once a day, do a quick sweep of the kitchen floor or the entryway. This takes 2 minutes but prevents dirt from being tracked through the entire house. This approach is a cornerstone of a healthy, senior-wise journey. It conserves our most valuable resources, our time and energy. Instead of dedicating an entire Saturday to cleaning, you're spending maybe 15 to 20 minutes spread throughout the day. This leaves you with more time and energy for the things you truly love. Gardening, reading, playing with grandchildren, or simply relaxing. This habit also reduces the physical strain associated with cleaning. Scrubbing, binding, and lifting for hours on end can be tough on our bodies, but wiping a counter or folding a few shirts is gentle and manageable. It allows us to maintain our independence and take pride in our homes without paying a physical price. This is the essence of working smarter, not harder. It's about preventing messes before they become overwhelming problems. By weaving these small acts of maintenance into the rhythm of your day, you create a home that is always in a state of clean enough, bringing you constant comfort without ever demanding a day of your life in return. Part 6. The power of a team involving the household. Our final habit is one that extends beyond ourselves and fosters connection. It's the principle of involving the whole household. A home is a shared space, and its care should be a shared responsibility. Whether you live with a spouse, have children or grandchildren who visit often, or even have a roommate, creating a culture of collective tidiness is transformative. For many in our generation, we may have carried the primary responsibility for household chores for decades. But as we embrace our golden years, it's not only fair, but also wise to delegate and share the load. This isn't about shirking responsibility. It's about building a team. This is a key aspect of healthy relationships and a smart approach to life health after 60s. How do you do this without nagging? 1. Communicate with kindness. Have a gentle conversation. Frame it not as a demand, but as a shared goal. You might say, "I've been thinking about how we can keep our home feeling peaceful and lovely for all of us. I would so appreciate it if we could all pitch in on a few small things." 2. Assign simple, clear roles. People are more likely to help if they know exactly what's expected. Maybe one person is always in charge of taking out the trash and recycling. Maybe another's role is to do the evening reset in the living room. When grandchildren visit, their job before leaving could be to put all their toys back in the toy box. 3. Lead by example. When others see you consistently practicing these small habits, like the 2-minute rule or never leaving a room empty-handed, they are more likely to adopt them as well. Tidiness becomes contagious. 4. Show appreciation. A simple, "Thank you so much for wiping down the counter. It looks wonderful," goes a long way. Positive reinforcement is far more effective than criticism. Involving others does more than just lighten your workload. It teaches valuable life skills to younger generations. It fosters a sense of shared ownership and respect for the home. It turns the act of cleaning from a solitary chore into a collaborative effort, a quiet dance of a family working together. This approach is the ultimate expression of elderly wisdom. It acknowledges that we are stronger together. It builds a support system directly into the fabric of your home life. It ensures that the responsibility for creating a peaceful sanctuary doesn't rest solely on your shoulders, allowing you to conserve your energy for what truly matters, enjoying the beautiful home and the wonderful people you share it with. So there we have it. 6 simple, yet profound, habits to transform your home into a sanctuary of calm and order. From the simple magic of never leaving a room empty-handed to the shared responsibility of involving your household, these are not about grueling work. They are about intention, consistency, and a gentle approach to daily life. They are about giving yourself the gift of a peaceful environment, which is one of the most powerful forms of self-care, especially in our senior years. The true lesson here is that a clean home is not the goal. A clean home is the result. The goal is a life with less stress, more peace, and more energy for joy. These habits are the pathway to that life. They prove that by making small, wise choices every day, we can create a space that truly nurtures our well-being. This is the heart of the Senior Wise journey. Thank you for joining me today. I encourage you to pick just one of these habits and try it for a week. See how it feels. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and share it with a friend who might benefit from these ideas. And be sure to subscribe to Senior Wise Journey for more tips on living a vibrant, healthy, and joyful life after 60. Until the next time, be well.